What is going on, YouTube land? So today I'm going to be trying to do a little bit of paint correction as much as I can with some turtle wax. So I kind of wish that I had taken a video of this door prior to just using rubbing compound, because it was pretty bad. Like all the way down to here, the clear coat was looking pretty bad. You can sort of see it right here. I need to hit this a little bit more with some rubbing compound. Might hit it with some polishing compound as well. But you can see where I've gotten to right here. All I'm using is this this turtle wax rubbing compound. It's pretty wild what that'll do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit the whole entire hood with this stuff. And you can see, I mean, like, it's pretty bad. The clear coat has definitely seen better days. But I'm gonna do what I can to restore everything. And then I'm gonna work on the hood or the roof as well. I'm gonna hit this too because I can feel this starting to rough up. And potentially it's gonna start to look bad. Don't need to hit the trunk with it necessarily. I will though still. But I think that that's going to be my main focus today. The hood is definitely not going to be as easy as the door. This front part was pretty easy to bring back to life, and then obviously right here, everything that's not in direct sunlight. I almost think that doing it by hand, well, not almost, but pretty sure doing it by hand is not going to be enough for this. For the hood, for this application, you know. Probably gonna need a rotating wheel and some sort of power tool because, yeah, I'm gonna have to spend quite a bit more time on this, but it does look like I can bring it back to life. I've been working on this side a bit, and there's still quite a bit of oxidation all up in here, but it is not as bad as it was. So that's a really good sign. But as we get closer to the center of the hood, I think that it's going to be kind of tough to remove this oxidation by hand. So I'll probably end up getting an attachment for one of my drills, or just go ahead and go get me a buffer. Because yeah, this is going to take some time. What's happening is it's absorbing all of the rubbing compound. So yeah. Constant work in progress, you know, $2,500 car. Just trying to do things as cheaply as possible. I want to repaint the least amount of things that I can get away with. And at the very most, do paint correction stuff. Like have a professional do paint correction. All right, so you can see a noticeable difference between the left-hand side and the right-hand side. By hand, I kind of think I could do better than this, but I would easily have to spend a couple hours just on the hood, just getting the rag damp with product and wiping and wiping and wiping. I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to do is I'm going to get the hood to where it's like this across the board. I'd really like to get it to where it's like this. But again, by hand, I don't think I can do it. And I might need to buy a more professional grade product than the rubbing compound, even though that stuff is really awesome, especially for how much it is. So I'm going to leave it like this. I might hit it with some polishing compound and see what happens. But at this point, I'm going to move on from this section, and I'm just going to finish her off and then hit it with some polishing compound and then clean everything up. And hopefully, I think we'll have made a dent. I mean, at the very least, it'll be better than what it was. So, it's not a major improvement, but it is an improvement. It does look better than it did. I'm definitely going to have to use power tools on this one, but it is an improvement, so that's cool. That was basically free because I bought that rubbing compound years ago. It's only $7. So I'm probably gonna hit a few more areas like this. I might hit it again, but I'll hit it with some polishing compound. And then I think I'll hit this area. Some of these areas just have like some rough paint, and that's because I think that they're to that point where they're about to be turning. So what I'd like to do, and I don't want to do it right now because of the rust on the top of the roof. I'd like to give this car a proper wash, a proper hand wash with some good soap, and then come back later and do the entire car with rubbing compound, and then do some polishing compound, and then try to get rid of some of the scratches and the other little marks, and do as much as I can prior to taking it to get like body and paint corrections, if I do end up going that route. But yeah, I mean, that hood, I can look at it from over here and it looks so much better. It actually has a reflection now rather than just looking dull. Just need to keep on chipping away and putting in some more work, but I'm gonna move to a different area. I think I'm gonna hit these C-pillars, might hit the trunk up a bit. I'm fairly confident this is as good as it's going to get, doing everything by hand. But I've now done all of the hot spot areas that had oxidation on the paint. So they are looking better. I hit the roof. It's now got a reflection. It had kind of a reflection, but not really. It was doling out for sure. This area benefited a lot from the rubbing compound. The hood still needs quite a bit of work. Hit the doors, like the upper parts of the doors, and the C-pillars and the trunk just a bit. As I said, I'd really like to just give this a nice thorough car wash by hand, and then go from there with the aftermarket product. But yep, I think that's going to conclude today. Yep, because short of troubleshooting the N75, there's not really a whole lot more that I can do without driving the car, and I need to go through the entire registration process and all that stuff. I'm just kind of dragging my feet because I feel lazy, but I'll be doing that soon. And yeah, thanks for watching.